Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am the owner and operator of Astrological Tarot. I am both a tarot and oracle card reader, as well as a Western and Vedic astrologer. Thank you so much for all coming today, and we have such a great guest. I can't wait. Oh, here we go. Having a little, there we go.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tanys Coughlan. I am the owner-founder of Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy. And what do? I do stuff. I do Reiki, I do aqualead, I do crystals. I am a Celtic Shamanic high priestess, and I'm also a channel and an oracle. So super happy to have you guys with us tonight and looking forward to the evening. And welcome, Gerald. We're excited to have you.
Yay!
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm Gerald, TarotStache. Happy to be with these two amazing and y'all know powerful people.
Aww.
So looking forward to doing readings with you. The last time was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. So it was wonderful. So yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time too. It was awesome.
We did. Yeah. And Aspasia Rising is here. I've seen you on Gerald's channel. Yeah.
Hi, Beth. Good to see you.
Welcome, Beth.
Awesome.
Okay, so while we're waiting for people to come in, I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the astrological energies that are coming our way. And the good news is, guys, things are getting better. We had a very dramatic start to the month. So if you've been feeling a little agitated, it's because we had eclipse season.
Oh yeah.
And those eclipses bring a lot of drama. Okay. And the last one we had was in Bharani. So that is basically ruled by Yama, the god of death. Okay. It represents the Bharani represents the Yoni. So it's our portal into this world. And Yama is, what we accumulate on the way out through our death. Okay. So a lot of dramatic energy there. But luckily today the sun is moving into Scorpio. So thank goodness sun is out of debilitation. And again, this is Vedic transits. Okay. And the sun will be in Scorpio until December 16th. And Jupiter is also aspecting Venus, but the Pisces Scorpio aspect. So that can bring lots of good blessings, especially if you are a water sign or have any planets in Pisces Scorpio. Additionally, there's going to be a Mercury-Venus war. Okay, so if you have an ascendant in Mercury or Venus, or if you have a moon in Mercury or Venus and you're starting to feel agitated, choose your battles wisely. Take lots of deep breaths. This is going to be happening in Scorpio. So look what house that's going to be affecting for you ahead of time so you can balance this energy. Okay. Like for instance, my husband is a Mercury ascendant. I'm a Venusian. So we've got to find a way to really get along before this energy hits so that we can, just, go with the flow. Okay. Because stuff happens. Oh, and what did Tanys get? Let's see here. Let me just.
Right as you were saying that.
Right as you were saying that. Okay. There we go. I am an angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. Oh, thank you, Tanys. We all need that right now.
It just popped out right when you were talking.
There you go.
Group, so.
Yes. So watch, just be very nice to your partners out there, okay, on that day. Additionally, Jupiter is going to be aspecting the sun on November 21st. That's some great energy. And the exact conjunction between Mercury and Venus also occurs on the 21st. So basically from the 18th to the 21st, just, go with the flow, love your partner. And then what's really, really good is on the 23rd of November, guys. Thank you. Jupiter is turning direct in Pisces. Thank God. It got us, and it's going to be in Uttara Bhadra Nakshatra. So if you have any planets there, it's like Christmas. Because when Jupiter goes direct in that nakshatra, it's like all of the blessings that have been stored up are going to start raining down. So look at your chart because that is like really, really good positive energy. And we really need that after having eclipse season. Okay.
Yes,
Yes we do.
Yes,
so
indeed.
I did pull a card to just kind of help us through this month and this energy. And I picked sustenance. This is from the Whispers of Ganesha Oracle. Okay, you can see he's eating all of his favorite snacks there because Ganesha likes to eat. He's got a really cute little pot belly. And then basically what Spirit's asking you is to enjoy the nourishment that life can give you. Okay. We're in a time of abundance where there's more than enough to support and nourish your desires, even though it feels kind of scarce and scary sometimes. Okay. But Spirit is encouraging you to appreciate all the blessings, all the treats, all the little gifts and friendships and love surrounding you right now, and choose to see that and not any anxiety that you might still be dealing with because of the eclipses. Okay. Nourishing your soul, you know, it's all about finding interesting, exciting, and really stimulating ways to experience life. This is a time to learn. It's a time to grow. It's a time to change. Okay. So it can also mean that in refusing to create and experience and grow, it can be detrimental to you. So invite this energy in, and only you can truly know what your soul desires. So it's really essential to find ways to understand and to do something about your needs. Okay, so this means listening to your inner dreams, your hopes, your wishes, and on occasion, it may be acting in ways contrary to what others expect or hope from you. Okay, so just kind of standing your ground through this. And the second card I pulled was harmony. Remember how I said we have this war coming up? Okay, this is the sacral chakra. Okay, so finding harmony in your relationships, finding harmony in your just overall work-life balance, because a lot of us feel a little kind of overworked or stressed out. Trying to find that harmony within you. And once you find that harmony within you, it starts to basically leak into your outer world, if that makes any sense. Okay, because it starts from within. And you notice that this is orange. Okay, the color orange, it refers to a period of socializing, activity, new adventures. Like I said, it's the Sadhisthana, which is the sacral chakra. It's associated with your reproductive system, but it symbolizes happiness. It symbolizes love, and you need to put those things in your life moving forward and store your feelings, your emotions, your pleasure, your sensuality, your intimacy and connection to this domain. Okay, I hope that was helpful, you guys, and I'm sending you lots of love, and I know Tanys and Gerald have more for you.
It has been quite a week. So let's look at next week, shall we? Okay. Renewing your life came up. So this is a time to get rid of the clutter, not just around your house. I had this in my weekly forecast too. So it's also about getting rid of the mental clutter. It's about almost doing like a fall cleaning, like you would like a spring cleaning. That's what came up for me. So really, paring things down. Keep it simple, guys. Okay, keep it simple, because some of you are actually moving. So this one says a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. Right? So this will usher in a positive new energy, which is the next one, giving birth. And this one is about bringing a new energy into the world. That was earth and world together. Earled.
Earled. I like that. I like that.
A new dynamic energy into the world. And for us to do that, we're going to have to start to step into stillness and tap into our intuition. Okay, so we've got a moon here for your intuition, and then the stillness. So that's really about taking the time to meditate or be very present in the moment, because there are a lot of energies going around right now. So I am with you, Beth, on that agitation thing. That is the collective that I believe you might be picking up on. There was definitely something that was going on last night. So that means that it's time to savor pleasure, which is much of what Michelle was saying. Make sure that you take time to savor the pleasure things in life. Believe in magic, guys. Okay? Magic surrounds us all the time. And there have been some stuff where we're like, having trouble with the communication, or we're trying, with the relationships are being a bit of an issue, to heal this situation. See the other person's point of view with compassion. This is like my big one, right? And I also had the marriage card come up, like we said. And so that's, in order to really work on things in relationships, whether it's marriage, whether it's friendships or work relationships, whatever that is, seeing the other person's point of view and seeing it with compassion. It's always the way to go, right? And I picked another two. So a couple of guides for us to work with this week. Melchizedek. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress. So higher learning. So this experience would be our eclipse season that we have had. We are now going to step into that higher learning period. So we're going to go inward, like I said, with the meditation in order for us to go forward a little bit better, right? And be able to tap in. And we're going to tap into that Mary Magdalene energy, who's a lovely teacher in love. You have something important to share. Follow the inner calling. Don't let anything stop you. So much like Michelle was saying, right? Stand your ground. Be you.
Yeah.
And, that's being authentic to you. Just because other people don't agree doesn't mean that you're wrong. Right?
Mm.
So remember that. And love each other. Lots of compassion.
And I love that you picked Melchizedek, because that's really going to flow with the Jupiter direct, because Jupiter's in Pisces, his own sign. So
Awesome.
Spirit's really supporting that energy. So awesome.
Yeah, he's a powerhouse.
And we have a new stache tag. Earl.
Perfect.
Earled. And actually, what's wonderful about this is we have ear and old. We have to pay very close attention and to listen to ears that have wisdom. Yes. And not just be juvenile about things that are going on. So, and I have nightmare.
Oh,
ooh.
Because a lot of times what transpires is important, because we can learn from our nightmares when we have the strength to go in and go, what are you trying to teach me?
Mm-hmm.
And when we have the ability to slow down enough and to turn and to look at the nightmare and go, I'm listening, and be willing to listen, that is really powerful. Can be very, very powerful. And then I have the Five of Wands, and this is a card about an energy exchange. And I really like this depiction of the Five of Wands, because if you've ever done that cat's cradle and the string stuff, it's usually just two hands. But we have another hand, a fifth hand that's showing up, which could help, or it could cause extra struggles, because it makes us lose the balance. And is that your hand? Is it the hand of you overthinking things? Is it the hand of God, goddess, deity supporting? Pay attention to that. And I would encourage the celebration of that, because many hands make light work, especially when they are focused. And my last card is Justice. This is a time for us to remember the power that can be had by slowing things down and thinking things through before taking action, especially in the everyday things. So, I mean, and come on, who's going to mess with her?
I was just thinking that.
I love the sword. I'm drawn to the sword in that picture.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, good luck. I mean, if that's you, okay. But it goes back to what the two of you were saying. These are times that can be very unsettling, and when we shift, I think when we shift, it's one of those things that I'm getting a download. Sorry. Not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
When we go and become part of the solution, when we see a problem instead of just watching it, that's where this comes into play. It's not easy, and sometimes it can literally be a nightmare to do it. But the important thing is to show up and to slow down enough to know what action is needed for you to take. That's what I got.
And there's a lot
Wow.
of passion in that card because there's all that
There is.
fire. So it's like
Oh my gosh,
believe in
yes.
what you're
Mhm.
believe in what you're going to do. So when you get to that point where you decided what to do it with passion.
Do it with passion and justice. You know, it's a card about balance.
Yes,
And
the harmony. Mhm.
Go
Mhm.
in with the passion, but don't go in burning everything down. This is
No.
not
Yeah.
necessarily a time to burn bridges. It's
No.
a time to have that passion and that desire for justice to show up
Mhm.
and to work through you.
Yeah.
And you can be very compassionate when you're
Yes.
acting on behalf of justice. So keep
Yes.
that in mind.
And there's a lot of sacral Sadhisthana energy in that card, the orange and the
Oh, yeah.
flames and the, that's
That was
beautiful.
I was thinking that too, especially when you said, the passion and the creativity and stuff.
A good
right?
stone would be carnelian,
Yeah.
Tanys, for this.
Carnelian's
yes.
great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if there's yellow there, the yellow is really sticking out to me. So I would say citrine would be a good one to support. I also, orange calcite is such
Oh.
a beautiful one. It's very cheery. We can use some of that right now. We
It's
just
like
got our
sherbet.
first. It is. I love this one.
Love that.
So that would be a great one to keep you during these the darker season. There's the
Citrine. Yeah.
Citrine,
I have one.
yeah.
I have one just like that. They could be twins.
it could be.
Yeah.
I have one similar to that I'm going to use at the point of a wand when I make it.
Ooh, perfect.
Ooh, that's
So,
Manipura energy. So warrior energy. That's cool.
Boom.
There you go.
So there you go.
Yay.
So we'll see you in the astral then, Gerald.
Well, usually, I mean, I sometimes hang out there.
Yeah,
Believe it or not.
I'm a warrior in the other side. So
Oh yeah,
Okay.
she kicks butt with my husband. So I know they
Duh.
work together. It's awesome.
I'm just yeah. Of
And I use
course
a
she's
sword.
a warrior.
Mhm.
I use a sword. That's why the sword was attracting me.
So in other words, is this what you look like on the astral? Because
No.
I'm not going to cross you.
No, I do have a sword, but I have full armor that I wear, so I don't look like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because I want to be on this person's team.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So that's good.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so everyone, welcome. Ted Bricks is here. Shem is here. Jao is here. Parman is here. Beth is here. Thank you for coming and asking your questions. We really appreciate you. Margot, thank you for coming. You're new. It's good to see you. So is it okay if we jump into questions, guys?
Mhm.
All right,
do
let's
it.
do it. Okay. All right. So Parman is back with us. I hope you're doing okay, Parman, in the grocery store, especially. Okay. And you have a long range question. What does the
Mhm.
end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023 look like? That is such a great question, Parman. Oh my goodness.
So
So the
are we
first-
asking, is she asking for personally for her, or is she asking for the collective? Because that's the other thing.
Well, I pulled personal, but this could also be for the collective as well. Okay. The main thing that I got for you, Parman, is cultivation. This is from the Whispers of Ganesha. Oh,
Sorry.
geez. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it. Of course. So there you
Sorry.
go. I know. You just can't make this stuff up, guys. We're all connected.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
okay. So basically listening to music can heal, encourage, and nurture your soul is what I'm getting. So listening to music, getting around really good music, the solfeggio type music. And here Ganesh is playing what's called the Veena. This is attributed to the goddess Saraswati, and she's the goddess of the arts. Now, the Veena, and it represents the arts, but it also serves as a reminder to attune your heart and mind and live in harmony with others in the world, just to kind of go back to what we pulled at the very beginning of the show. Okay.
Mhm.
So look at Ganesha's other hands. He's drumming. a small Dumaro. This represents a very focused kind of motion and activity. He's forming a Jnana mudra with his other hands. Jnana is Sanskrit for knowledge or wisdom. And the Jnana mudra, otherwise known as the chin mudra, is a sacred hand gesture or like a seal to use to direct your energy and to maintain focus. So spirit is really asking you to be very focused toward the end of the year because you're going to have a lot of activity going on, is what I'm getting. He also is doing the Abhaya mudra. That's this one here. I mean, there's usually a little Om on it when he's doing it. If you go to a temple or if you see him in, depicted in just an art, okay? And basically, it's a gesture of fearlessness. Okay, it gives you reassurance, it gives you safety, it dispels fear, and it accords you with like divine protection, divine bliss. Okay, so they're telling me that your spirituality is an essential part of who you are. You're a very spiritual being, and it forms the framework of your world. So they're saying that music can resonate with your spirit. And the heart of humanity is the song of the soul. Well, that's interesting. Okay.
Nice.
So music has the power to unite communities, cultures, civilizations, and listening to music can heal, hearten, and support your soul and the collectives. Okay. So I know that a lot of studies have found that musical tones communicate with and have like a really energetic impact on the cells and on the organs in the body. So it's believed that like the cells vibrate. They go bzz, bzz, when they're listening to certain types of music. And they essentially have their own little musical intonations, each cell in the body. So listening to music can help heal and uplift your energy, is what they're saying. And be very careful about the types of things that you have in your environment. Like, don't watch the news for too long because it's really depressing. Okay, things like that. Put on some music instead. And you're going to find that by tuning in to really uplifting and calming music, that you can create space for greater contemplation and gain more clarity about what you are creating in your life, because you're going to be doing a lot of manifesting in 2023. Okay. It can also bring about a really strong connection to your higher self. Okay, Parman, I hope that was helpful. And then I said, what's the focus going to be for Parman this year? I got the 10th house of career. Okay, things are going to get busy, busy, busy. And I'm going to, well, it's a couple of self-care for you, okay? Music.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Music, right
You
there.
can't make this
Okay,
stuff up. Right?
You can't.
No.
And I don't know if
just
you have a baker in the house or if you bake yourself, but treat yourself to some sweet treats, okay? This is the time for sweet treats. I love the fall. I'm making this pumpkin cake and it's so much fun. And I noticed that this says 37 on it. Okay. And music is 37.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So
That's a
is a
10.
number that's a number that's really standing out for that energy of the end of this year and the beginning of next. So I am going to pass this on to Tanys. I know she's got a lot more for you, and I'm sending you so much love, Parman. Thanks for coming back.
Good to see you, Parman. Thanks for joining us. So I got the marriage card for you too. So
Ooh.
I am assisting you right now, Daniel says. So I actually feel like it goes further than that. So the scenario that's playing in my head is about a significant other or partner and your family. There's like a disconnect there. And so something that's going to be a little bit like you need to work on that a little bit over the next little bit. Either that or your family's giving you a hard time about getting a partner. One of those two. And that comes down to some family wounding and some patterns that you have going on. So white ego, ancestor spirit, is here to help heal that with you. It says, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed right now. And then the next one is to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So again, same theme that's come up, right? And then I got Archangel Azrael. You're a natural counselor. Many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So know that you can get through this situation. Like there's a way for you to talk people through this. Okay, so trust yourself. Exhibit some patience because it's going to require some patience to go through. All right. This one is Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So nurture the family relationships. Know that you have been planting seeds in the fertile soil of your soul. And you will be cultivating prosperity with those seeds. We have a real agriculture theme going on here. Okay. So definitely cultivating some prosperity. I'm getting drawn to the blooms here. So morning glory. So I'm feeling like you should get up in the morning. I don't know if you're a morning person, but if you aren't, perhaps get up a little bit earlier. You're going to be coming into your power. So all of this light coming down here, I feel like you've been feeling a little bit like hermit mode. And you're going to be coming into your power. And this may be that career thing that Michelle was talking about, where you're going to be stepping into a position that's more powerful in terms of you will feel empowered. Not in terms of power over, but you will feel more empowered. I actually feel like it's quite creative, what you will be doing in the next little while. And yeah, so that's what I have for you. I hope that's helpful. I think that it's going to bring great things in the new year, especially with those planting seeds and stuff. Those are new opportunities that you're going to bring in.
I'm going to riff on something that the two of you had talked about just because it downloaded. Music is an integral part to helping you to balance the way you're feeling and the actions that you take. It's honoring when you are feeling sad, when you're anxious, and put on some music to complement that, to help you to be able to show up and do what you need to do. I got Temperance, and this is the card of balance. It's a card about knowing when to be receptive, when to be projective, when to spend time in the light of day, and when to appreciate and dream by the light of the moon. And that's really quite important. This is a card of, I like to think about this as this is the steam card. When you put fire and water together, you transform something, you make something new. It's the alchemy card. And thinking of music, sometimes nature provides the best music ever. Rain, and that's really powerful. But and then I also have, this is grief. And sometimes what's really important when you're feeling grief, for the end of the year and for everything that you have lost, that you didn't get done, that you wish you had gotten done, you put the two of these together. Look, there's fire and there's water. And that, I mean, I cannot make this stuff up. It looks like temperance to me, because really, okay, I'm not gonna drop any foul language, but some of 2022 has been crap for you. I mean, I'm going to insert my Fanthorpe. It's been crap, but the cool thing is, this is somebody who is removing things that are no longer needed. And then by doing that, you suddenly create an energy, a new energy, something that could be swirling, and you can rearrange things. It's a good time perhaps to feng shui, shift your energy and also shift your perspective of it. Honor what it is, because I also got matched with that is the Nine of Pentacles. Appreciate what you have. What you have is really fulfilling and really rewarding. And Tanys was talking about coming into your power, and I mean this is the recognizing the power and putting it on and using it appropriately. And it's not about getting out there and singing at the top of your lungs at the top, it's not putting it on a billboard. It's just being that way. Because what that's going to do is that's going to allow the universe to say, oh, you know how to handle this energy. Great. I'm going to give you a little bit more. Great. You know how to handle this energy. I'm going to let you do that. Why are you laughing?
Yikes.
Oh my goodness. That's so much. Oh my gosh.
So But then,
Awesome.
thinking about at the beginning of 2022, this is the Page of Cups. And what I appreciate about this Page of Cups is there is a joy and an excitement about lifting this spoon up and allowing that blessing, the emotion, the intuition to drop down. Oh, look, very much like it would be raining on you, because what is coming in the beginning of 2022 for you, this is the Ace of Pentacles. Good things are on your way. It feels very much, hashtag I'm not a doctor, whatever. You're going to feel differently about your body. And you're going to, some of the things you've been working on are actually going to start falling into place. And that's the beginning of something wonderful. It's the beginning of 2023.
Yay.
So there you go. I'll stop talking.
Awesome.
Whew.
And I was laughing because I know Parman, and you were so spot on. Like it was just ridiculously true. So Gerald, that was amazing. And she sent me a little message, and it was just like, Parman, oh my gosh. She's like, I know. Yeah, okay. So thank you so much, Gerald. That was awesome. And Tanys, you guys are amazing. I love reading with you too. Okay, so
thank you.
Yes, we're sending you lots of love, Parman, and know that the tower moment is over. It's going to be okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Rachel went ahead and tipped. So we're going to get to Rachel's question. We go in order of questions received, guys. But if you want to get to the front of the line, go ahead and tip. Okay. And we'll get to your question. So Rachel's question is, hey, I would love a reading. Really struggling right now. I am so sorry, Rachel. So the first card I picked for you was the Three of Air. In the Tarot, this is the Three of Swords. Okay. You're really going through a lot of sadness right now. You need to take some time to heal. Okay. Give yourself the space to heal from the anxiety and the issues that have been just kind of flooding your way. Okay. And you need to forgive yourself or others throughout this process. Okay. That's the main thing from Spirit that I got. And then I said, what about her overall energy? And I got the Page of Air. Okay. This is the same as the Page of Swords. It's kind of a younger energy, logical, honest, but it can also be very kind of impulsive and curious. Okay. So you're being asked to kind of work on your communications with yourself and others during this time. And you might be getting some challenging information. Okay. It also says that delays or changes to plans have been very stressful for you. And you need to work on delivering truth with more tact. Okay. With this type of energy. All right. So I went ahead to the Wild Goddess Oracle and I got the Resolute. Okay. This is the type of energy you need to start taking on. If you do not resolve to be patient and endure tough times, success may appear to you to always be in the future or in another person's power. Take back your power. It's always been yours. Okay. Notice that she's got a headdress on here and it's got gold coins in it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So your abundance is within you. Okay. And you notice that, she's got the gold coins on her, and they just showed me, like, they told me in history, women would wear a lot of like gold bangles and gold headdresses and gold rings, because if, let's say, they were in danger or they had to leave their home, or, things happened, there was a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, they could bring all of their wealth with them. They were wearing it. Okay. The wealth is within you. It's always with you. And you just need to just be resolute as you go through these changes. Okay. And know that you are a beautiful gold. All that beautiful gold is inside of you. Okay. So then I went to my self-care, because you're going through it. And they're telling you to keep a dream journal. And it says, are you sleeping, up in the corner here? They're telling me you need to sleep. You need to focus. And when you don't sleep enough, you don't dream. Because we usually go through really, really heavy sleep. And then in the morning, we tend to go into the REM cycles of sleep. So that's when you start getting messages from guides, or you start, like Gerald was talking about, dealing with those nightmares and confronting them and getting past some of those, and fears and anxieties that we might be dealing with on the outside world. You need to give yourself time to process in the dream world. Okay. And just know that you're not alone. Okay. You're a beautiful human being, and I'm so sorry to hear you're going through it. And go ahead and give Ollie a big hug for me, okay, next time you see him. And I'm sending you lots of love, okay, Rachel? Take care of you. I know Tanys and Gerald have lots more.
Hi, Rachel. I'm really sorry to hear you're going through a tough time. So the cards were like, take some time out.
Mm-hmm.
You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs. Now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So you've been really busy taking care of Ollie. Time to take care of you, okay? The other one I got was, I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You're a healer like me. Archangel Raphael, okay? So that time is for you to start doing some of your own healing work, because you're going to start to break down barriers. You see here, there's new growth coming up in the center. You've got this beautiful light coming in. Allow the growth to come through. Okay. And it says, I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. So allow that healing energy, right? The Raphael healing energy to come down and start to grow some new habits, some new behavior patterns is what I'm hearing. Okay. Because that's really going to help you, because it's a time to be planting those seeds right now. Okay. Seeds of grace are being planted in my fertile soil of my soul. In order for that to take, I feel like, so you're planting the seeds and then you have to like tend them, right? So you're tending the seeds. For you to do that, you need to let go, right? So let go and allow. You need to just surrender all the worries. So really being in the present moment for you is going to be key. Being able to sit and just be in the now. Check in with your body. What do I need right now? Check in with your soul. What do I need right now? Okay. Because the worry that we have is all about future stuff. We have no idea what's going to happen in the future. All of our shame and guilt is past stuff, and we can't change anything in the past. The only thing we can live in is the moment. It doesn't mean we don't think about the consequences or possible consequences, because we always have to, but it means to not dwell on it. So the only thing is to stay in that moment. And when you start to do that and you start to let go, you can start to share of yourself more. This is my 2-2 card, right? Be your authentic self. There's a whole story with that 2-2 thing. I've told it on here before. You've probably heard it, Rachel. So it's all about being yourself and accepting you for who you are. Because when we try to resist that, that's when we get anxiety. Okay, resistance is futile. We are who we are, and we are in evolution always. You are receiving from the angels. So trust that they are there and they are coming through, and you will be exceeding expectations. Look at all this growth here, right? Way more than the earlier card. Okay. And I have victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. So keep up the good work. So it may seem heavy right now, but we're moving out of that energy. You're moving into something that's much higher vibe. Okay. But taking care of yourself is key. And I picked a care card. List 3 things you're grateful for from the day. With my clients, I often ask them to do 3 things you're grateful for and 3 things you're proud of yourself for each day. It doesn't have to be big. For the proud of yourself, it could be just, I'm proud of myself for remembering to brush my teeth before I left the house, right? It could be little things, but celebrate those successes. Okay. And I also have water some flowers or plants in a public place or outdoor space. So I don't know whether it's kind of cold here to do it outside where I'm from. I'm in Ottawa. Yeah, it's a little cold. We got our first snow. So house plants, play with the house plants. It's going to help ground you in the moment. Okay. Hope that's helpful, Rachel. Sending you lots of love.
Rachel Rose Farber. Nice to meet you. So, Rachel, yes, you're going through you're struggling right now. I can tell. Michelle Marie, the first, she pulled that card that the person was wearing a headdress, and they have not stopped telling me to tell you. Then wear a crown, wear something that you would make you happy, something that would elevate the way you open your crown chakra a bit. It could be a crown of flowers, could be a silly crown from a fast food place. Make one, wear it around the house, because you have forgotten. Look, I'm pointing, to what happens. You have forgotten you are royalty and the power in which you have innately. What is important for you to understand and to honor is you're going through something. Yes, you've gone through things before. You're going through this one. You are totally going to make it. The first card that I got is Strength. You are totally going to make it. And one of the ways you can keep that crown on, because I'll put mine on in a second.
All right.
Because one of the things that's important is it's crap right now. As we had, write down some things that you're proud of and that you're grateful for. It's like if you were knitting if you were hand quilting. Don't know if you do any handwork or something like that. 1 stitch a day still adds up to a lot of stitches over a long period of time. So you are showing up. Kudos to you. You're not backing away. That's powerful. Also, I'm thinking the crown could be a portal, because you're getting ready it's getting ready to transform. Yeah.
That's perfect.
It feels very much like before you go into a portal, there's so much swirling around and so much chaos, and then once you go through it, you get on the other side and you go, oh, okay, here I am. I keep suggesting wearing the crown, and I'm just like going,
He's going to do it. All right, I'll put mine on again. It's crown night. I should have brought my other one. I just put it away.
Crowns are always good. I mean, they just make doing dishes so much more of a royal event.
Good idea.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, I
love that idea.
Can you imagine the smiles that people would have? They'd look at you and they're like, oh, okay. Pay attention to worrying about finances, and holding too tightly onto something is a bit of a struggle and a bit of a challenge. But I think the thing that, when I see this card, the 4 of Pentacles, this was the one where it was the large Jupiter finger or something like that somebody talked about. And I don't exactly know what that means, but sometimes when you want to hold on to something, you need to put it down, put it in a box. Don't be carrying it around. However, I would suggest, for entertainment purposes only, carry an extra 20 around with you just in case. Now, when you need a bit of a lift, it's the 3 of Cups. Have a phone call with some friends, people that get you, understand you, who are going to go, I get it. People who are going to tell you that bad joke. They're going to remind you of that horrible thing that happened a long time ago that it makes you snort because you're laughing so hard because it was so ridiculous. And maybe maybe the one time that you wore a crown to the store and, that person looked at you and bowed down to you because you're royalty. It feels very much like, you need to remember that you are part of something and not all by your lonesome. So, thank you.
Hey, that was perfect. Oh, I don't have a crown. I'll have to get this. I have an astrology crown. It's just behind me. There you go.
There you go.
There we go.
All
I hope
right.
that helped, Rachel.
We do,
Yeah,
and we're
sending
sending
you
you
lots of
lots,
love,
lots of love as you
Rachel.
go through this, okay, honey? And just, check in, let us know how you're doing. And we're sending love to Ollie too. Yeah, lots. Okay, so do you guys want to do like a little bit of a lightning round so we can get to more
Sure.
questions? Are you comfortable with that? Okay,
Go
great.
for it.
All right. So, Jao, any messages for me? Thank you. You're very welcome, Jao. I pulled steadfastness for you. Actually, no, that's the other card. I pulled steadfastness for you. And they're saying do not waver back and forth by the circumstances that are surrounding you at this time. Be focused on your purpose. Don't be swayed by other people thinking or what you perceive they're thinking. Okay. Notice that he's riding a matriarchal elephant here. She's one of my new guides. Thanks for that, Tanys. So Spirit is
Aw.
basically heartening you by revealing that you know your effort is not futile. So be steadfast, be immovable. They're telling me that there might be like a major stumbling block in your life right now, and perhaps your current job is just not giving you the recognition that you want, with no sense of accomplishment or success. Interesting. But you feel, or you may feel unheard in your relationships. There's some imbalances going on. Okay. Don't let these things shake you up when you do not see the fruit of your exertion that you're putting into this process. And I asked, what's the process? I got Page of Earth. Okay. So you're basically learning something new. Good news about financial matters. Well, that's good. But wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Okay. So even though this is kind of a new thing that you're stepping into, you're very passionate about it. You might be a little obsessed about it because Rahu can bring about obsessions. It will be successful. Just remain steadfast. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Jao. And I'm sending you lots of courage as you work through this.
Yes. All right. So on that new career, it's something to do with building.
Ooh.
Building and creating, because it brings you a sense of accomplishment. Okay. So some kind of creative endeavor that you're going to look at. All right. You're indecisive right now because you don't have enough information. So do some research about that. So if it's not something that's clear when I say that, do some research about what it really is. And then ignite your courage, because you can jump over this. Look, they're jumping over that with ease. All right. So jump over that with, horses are about freedom and courage, and just accept what is, right? Because some things you can't change. All you can do is make a different decision. And that's okay. That's how it's meant to be. So we make a different decision, but hold yourself, right? Hug yourself and listen with your heart. That's the best way to make decisions. Make decisions out of love, not fear. Okay? Because that's gonna help to guide you and keep you true to your heart. Okay? Hope that's helpful, Jao.
Ciao. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like some sort of a new opportunity has showed up. Somebody, talking about a new job. What is great about this Ace of Pentacles is someone is handing you the pentacle. Someone is giving you an opportunity. Perhaps it's to create something. I keep hearing creating a website or something like that. And Tanys was building something. Because of that sense of accomplishment. So that's coming through pretty clearly. Pay attention to the shadow, because you need to have an awareness of both the light and the dark, because we need light as well as dark, because without darkness there is no light, without light there is no darkness. And so pay attention to that, especially as you're entering toward the end of the year. Sometimes it may be necessary to adjust your perspective a bit. Sleep on the bed upside down. Well, you know what I mean. Change the way you go to work or you go to your regular thing. Be open to that, because that may give you an opportunity to see things in a brand new way. So I hope that was helpful.
Oh, and I love that you picked shadow, because Rahu is a shadow entity. So that was really good advice that you picked up on there, Gerald. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And yeah, the people think shadow is a bad thing. It's not. It's just a thing. it's what we do with it. I mean, so the way I look at it.
Yay. That's awesome advice. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so our next question is from Margot. Welcome, Margot. Hello, we've been trying to have children for over 2 years. No medical issues. When will I get pregnant? Okay, so I know this is a difficult energy to move through, and what Spirit is telling you is be determined. It will happen. Okay, feel secure in your being, because that is going to help this move forward. Okay. The dynamics of this lifetime are really, really complicated, is what they're telling me. And there really does not exist in this earthly dimension an environment that's free of trauma, that's free of blockages. They all come in the form of lessons. Okay. So the color red here, that's the color of the first chakra, referred to as the base or the root chakra, the Mudlahara. And it's associated with feeling trusted, feeling like you belong, feeling like you are accepted. Okay. So if you're feeling just kind of lost or insecure or fearful of this energy, the energies of just like, this isn't happening. They're showing me that you're really anxious about this. That's not going to help the situation. Okay. So my main advice to you is to balance out this root chakra, because that is what's going to give you the determination to work with Spirit and create a sense of feeling, just moving away from this anxiety, this almost like they're giving me an image of a balloon and then letting go of the balloon. You need to keep it in your hand. Okay. You need to stay rooted. Okay. You can have a little bit more red in your environment because it symbolizes love, happiness, passion. It can also bring a sense of protection from fears and anxieties. They're telling me red jasper might be a good stone for you. But they're saying remain positive, be open to the possibilities that are coming your way. And doing this will strengthen your root chakra and create stability and inner strength to get ready for this, okay? Because I got the happy family card, 10 of water. Look at that little baby up there. Okay, they got the Mer couple down here, and then look at that little baby. Okay, so you will be able to expand your family, and this baby's going to be fiery because I got the Ace of Fire. Okay, look at that. All right. It says an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So this person is just going to be like, it's going to be really good. Okay, so remain determined. Okay, know that it will work out, and I'm sending you lots of love as you go through this. Okay, and I know Tanys is smiling, so she's got something good.
I'm off in my own world, sorry. But yes, I do have good news. I was taking a little visit elsewhere. Mediator is the card I got. So you need to mediate what is happening. It's this one here. You need to mediate what's happening. So right now you're feeling nervous and frustrated and overly sensitive. Okay. And that's going to change because I also got the wish card. Positivity, dreams, manifestation. You are a creator being. Please believe in the fact that you are a creator being. I asked them what kind of things you can do to help move the situation along. Leave the stress behind. There's something that's stressing you out. So give up on that. Don't think about it. Move on to think about something else. It'll likely happen. That's what happened to me. Organic foods. So not necessarily organic, but take a look at what you're eating. Make sure what you're eating is good, healthy foods. That's going to help to, they're showing me like the fertile soil thing, right? So it's going to help you to plant that egg. All right. And in terms of timing, it says on here terrible twos, and it's a 2. So 2 weeks, 2 months. I'm not thinking it's 2 years. 2 weeks, 2 months. Okay. So good luck with that. Wishing you lots of love.
So maybe April, I got the Emperor, the month of, 4. When a physician actually says, well, there you go. I also got Wellspring, because this was interesting, because what you were saying, Tanys, is, fertile ground and all that stuff. Well, if everything is flowing fine, then everything is just moves easier and is much more comfortable and allow that to happen. Totally love this Page of Pentacles because, gee, she is all that, and she knows she's all that, and she's actually starting something new, like growing a baby. So it's affirmative. It feels affirmative to me. Maybe by April, but I'm not an expert, so.
Well, and the Ace of Wands that I pulled is a very April card. It's about starting new things. It's about growth. It's about the start of spring. So, yeah.
And I had two terrible twos, right? Terrible twos and a 2 at the top.
Yeah.
So that would be
so when you have a wand and you have water, things happen. So
yes.
Things happen and things grow.
Hey.
So keep up the good work.
Yeah, just and have fun. They're telling me have fun while you're doing it. Don't see it as a chore. Like don't see it as we're doing this to have a baby. Have a little fun.
Just getting that too.
Yeah, put some passion into it. Yeah. So, and you're not going to be able to drink. And you're not going to be able to drink a whole lot during the process either. So have yourself a glass of wine, have a little fun with the partner, and just enjoy it. Do something romantic. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe Margot should wear a crown as well.
There you go. With the Empress, because the Empress is the pregnancy card.
There you go.
Just like Tanys, a little flower headdress. That's beautiful. Great advice.
There you go.
Yeah, go get yourself a beautiful crown, Marge. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're sending you lots of luck and on your journey moving forward. Okay. So our next question is Shem. Okay, Shem, I did pull a card for you, and the card that I got was Positive Outlook. Okay. So how you feel, they're saying, depends on your mental attitude. Okay. So the many faces of Ganesha here and the phases of the moon behind him reflect how you feel on the different aspects of your life. They're telling me spirituality, health, finances, relationships, emotional well-being. The moon is the most significant planet in Vedic astrology. It's the Lord of the fourth house. It rules Cancer. It's Cancer. Okay. It's a planet of harmony. It's a planet of beauty, imagination, psychology. It's a natural significator of the mother. And I know that you're a mother. It's your overall mental condition, your imaginative power, your prosperity, your peace of mind. They're saying that they're showing me waves, like the cycles of the moon are just like, whoa, 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 whoa. And you've got to find a way to not see the circumstances and the changes that you're coming in through your life as bad, but just more neutral. Okay. Because it's just a phase. All right. So how you approach the situation will determine the outcome, is what they're saying. And if you choose to see something as depressing, it will be. If you see it as encouraging, it will be. So just doing those little mental check-ins and saying, they're saying, okay, the first thing you do is you wake up and just ask yourself how your day will go. And choose a very positive outlook moving forward, because it will influence your body, your relationships, your emotional well-being, and how you even view your finances. So every day, be very careful about considering, what you're saying, what you're eating. You can have an opportunity just to be just more discerning with the way that you think, so that you can maintain a little bit more positivity in your life. Because if you take positive action to shift back, you can shift your whole life to being more happy, more grounded, and just you can attract more positivity into your life. Okay. So that's the main energy that I got for you. I'm sending you lots of love, Shem. Okay. Take care, hon.
Yeah. So we've got here, I have Archangel Uriel. So your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So call on Archangel Uriel. You also need to know that your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Okay. So I know that the worry that you've been going through, a lot of that is stuff that you can call on them to help you with. Okay. And step into stillness. Listen to your intuition, right? The moon is there for intuition. Step into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. So the more you can really go inward, right? Think about the good things, all of that stuff, because a fresh start is coming. Okay? Fresh start, a wonderful new beginning is blossoming in your life. It's going to require some communication. Communicate freely. When is the communication going to improve, Michelle? Did you say the 23rd?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
So the
Sorry, I was about to
23rd?
sneeze when you asked the question.
I was just like,
sorry. I'm right about to sneeze, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
I'm like the server, right? That comes over, he waits till they put something in your mouth and then asks.
Yes.
Communicate freely, but with love, okay? Because there's hearts here. So communicate freely, because that's really going to help you to get into the flow, because that's where you need to be, right? The flow is you're just going to let life flow in the way that it needs to. But you need to get into that communicating freely, stepping into that stillness to allow that to happen. Because when we get caught up in the energies, they're showing, it's an interesting image. They're showing a hamster on a wheel. So it's like we get caught up in those thoughts that we have that go round and round in our head. And sometimes we need to jump off the wheel and step into that stillness for a moment. You got that too? Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's what I have for you. And we'll go right into Gerald.
Because I got the 9 of Wands, which is a card of just cutting out crap that doesn't help you.
Yeah.
And that's the message that they're shouting at me. You know what you need to stop doing. You need to know, you know where you need to stop putting your energy. Well, then don't water dead plants.
Oh.
I mean, seriously. I mean, just get rid of the. I'm getting all pushy here, but you know, just you know, if it's dead, then pull it up and throw it away, because you have so much that needs to come through you and out you, and cut the crap out. Cut the stuff that's not working out. Not because you failed or anything like that. It's just, it's time. Make room for other things. So I'll stop getting really pushy.
There is a season for everything.
There is.
Yes.
And that's what I was getting with the moon. It's like the emotions are all over the place. Just kind of like step into stillness, like Tanys said, and cut all that stuff out, and you'll be a lot better for it. All right. We're sending you lots of love, Shem. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're getting a little over on time, but is it okay if we can fit in a few more questions? Are you guys okay on time?
I'm good. Yep.
Excellent. So we're going to get to Beth's question. Welcome, Beth. My youngest is going through it right now. I'm so sorry to hear that. Love relationship ended after 10 years. Oh my gosh. 18 to 28. That is so rough. That's like, okay. So just to let you know, Beth, he's going through what's called his Saturn return. Okay. And that can bring a lot of endings, but it carries a new beginning. And when you're in the middle of your Saturn return, it's hell. It really is. You're like, your whole life can get upended and you're like, what just happened? Okay, so that's what's going on with your youngest right now, okay? Carr died in Nevada. He left California. What should I be doing for him? He hates asking for help. Okay, death is never easy, all right? One, I'm sending you lots of love and strength right now as you go through this. And this is the energy I got of you. You're going to love this. I got the King of Water. You're trustworthy. You're compassionate. You're respectful. You're cultured. It says, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Just be there for him. Be a listening ear. Advise. Just open up that big, compassionate heart of yours and just be there for him, because he needs a place. I mean, water is all about, it relates to our emotions. And they're showing me, and you're holding like a cup of water here, and you're feeding it to him. Okay, you're giving him this compassion that he needs, because he's really, really, really going through it. And then I pulled the King of Fire. So, wow. Yeah, so we got the fire and the water energy. Now, fire and water energy relates to a Gandanta in Vedic astrology. And Gandantas are spiritual trials and lessons that kind of force us outside of ourselves so we develop on a profound and spiritual level, which is what he's doing. And it says, communicate with vision, be a leader, advice from someone creative. Okay. So this could also be you as well, but they're showing me two people that can really help him through this. And I'm getting that you're more the water. Okay. That there's another king of fire that's going to step in and provide some support, because he's not sleeping. He's losing a lot of sleep. This is a nightmare card. Okay. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies. He's got to get out of his head. And I'm also getting that there's like some survival skill going on. Okay. What happened was meant to happen. He was meant to go on, and the partner was meant to go on. Okay. And it says, he or she's in a really good place. Okay. Abundance, things look very good. Okay. They're making long-term plans in another realm. Okay. And they needed to go to this other realm. And I'm getting its fifth dimension because there's a dragon there. Okay. They exist in the fifth dimension. I wouldn't know that until Tanys guided me through and I saw them. So, but the end of all of this is going to be the end of his Saturn return. I got 3 of water. This is a celebration card. Okay. Things are really going to turn around. He's going to find love again. Okay. It's a celebration, a wedding. Okay. There is a marriage partner for him, but there's a lot to go through before hitting that. And then I got the sun. There could also be some children involved. Okay. But there's Archangel Uriel there. And it says a very happy outcome, brilliant new ideas, success, confidence, beautiful, beautiful future after this. This is just over. And this is who he's turning into. He's turning into the King of Earth.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, the
Is
Earth.
that
Excuse me.
Okay. I was going to say, is that 3 kings?
Well, the knight and 2 kings. Yeah. So the 2 kings are going to help him, but he's becoming the Knight of Earth. And it says loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. He's going to be a guardian angel to other people. Okay. So this is so difficult. I'm sending you lots of love, Beth, but know that you are such a wonderful support to him, other support with him, and that there will be a happy outcome, a wedding, just beautiful things in his future. So, oh my gosh, I'm sending you so much love as you go through this and he goes through this. And I know Tanys and Gerald have more for you. And I went a little over just because the cards literally like spilled out onto the floor. You guys. Yeah. So when that happens, Spirit's telling me spend more time on this person.
Yeah.
So
so I have no conditions are not favorable right now. This is true.
Yeah.
Okay. Know that he is watched over by angels. He is receiving from the angels. Okay. So know that that's happening. I actually feel like he's going to be going through, or if he hasn't already started, a spiritual awakening, because I do have that he's receiving messages from Spirit. If it's not him, it's you. So listen to your angels. Okay. Listen to your spirits, because this one is, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you. Okay. So I would take that's for him. Okay, so he is at a next phase. He needs to move through this into another phase, and this will help him. They will help him, the angels. So he should listen, because it's just a time to renew and get rid of clutter. Okay, that's going to be a time of healing and all of that. Know that he is protected. Okay, it says here, you're protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe, because he will be soaring into excellence, exceeding expectations. So all of this is that growth. So all of this is to create growth for him so that he can move into this powerful stance. You see how she's in this really powerful stance, stepping into her power. He's going to move into that. And there was something in this breakup and in this whole experience that he needed to glean from that so that he can do this and step into his power and really succeed. Okay. So tough now. Yes, he is protected. His angels are all around him. I'm seeing like, he's like surrounded with them right now. So, trust that he's good. He's got them protected. They have him protected, I should say. Okay. So sending you lots of love.
So Beth, what should you be doing for him to help? We got another King of Cups. And this is very much a card of, you need to be the one to listen to him, say back what you heard him say, and ask him directly, how can I help you? And remind him that the way he feels is valid. He may not like it. He may not understand it, because I never did. And sometimes I still don't. But you can be that person to make it okay for him to be upset, to be sad, to be angry, to be frustrated, all of those things, because his karma wheel is turning. This is moving on. I don't know much about Saturn returns stuff, but I
They're
see
karmic.
that they're karmic.
Yeah.
Don't make this stuff up. So he's also going to be having a 5 of Swords moment where he has to figure out what it is, what's his approach that he's going to take. What are the thoughts he's leaving behind? Because there's conflict, but can you carry 5 swords, or can you carry 2 and wield them appropriately? Maybe the King of Cups could help him get clarity around that. Because the last card that I have is the Emperor. He's going to be okay. He's creating a new environment. He's actually, this is actually helping him. It's helping him understand the importance of having an environment which is safe and secure, and that he's this is very much the card of making the kingdom. And perhaps he needs someone in the kingdom to help him run it, and to have lots of, people around, babies, so, and I said, I see that, he wants to get married and have kids. Well, I think this could be moving him in that direction. So thanks, Beth. Hope that helped.
Oh, Beth, and our hearts go out to you as you move through this energy. And I love that we both got the King of Cups. You just,
I know. I was thinking, oh my gosh.
That's just confirmation from Spirit that that's you. So, I mean, if you don't, I'm guessing you know a little bit about Tarot, just start researching the King of Cups. Okay. That can help you move through this energy with him. Okay. All right. So, Venita Lafi. Good evening, everyone. May I please be added to question and answer time? You are added, and we're gonna do your question. I'm guessing you just want a general reading. Let's see. I've been part of a spiritual community, and I would like to know what the outcome is going to be, positive or negative. Okay, I was a little confused at first why I got these cards. Now it's starting to click. First, I got the Two of Cups, which is a really good Two of Water. Okay, that's all about collaboration and working together. It's a relationship that continues to grow closer. It may be some forgiveness. There can be some positive resolutions to some conflicts. But I went to my relationship deck because this is a very, very big relationship card. Okay, I got deception. Someone's wearing a mask here. Okay, they're putting forth a false sense of who they are. So break out that discernment and see through it, because I got the Empress reversed. Okay. They're telling me that there's some generosity that's going on that might be a little superficial. Okay. And hearts can become hardened. Okay. So there might be, possessiveness. Maybe it's like an overbearing mother figure kind of energy. So you're part of the spiritual community, but you need to be aware of there's one particular person, okay, that is presenting themselves as a partner to you. There's someone that really, really wants to work with you, and it's not correct. Okay. And it's going to turn your world upside down a little bit, because I'm getting this energy for you. Not the best, but I do encourage you to continue to do your spiritual work and to reach out to, the members of this group and everything. But just know that there is one person that Spirit is warning you about that you need to kind of see through. Okay. We've all been through it. Tanys has, I have, we've had to set some boundaries with people. Gerald has. So just be aware of that moving forward. Okay. I really hope that was hopeful, Venita, and welcome to the show. We hope you come back and let us know how you're doing.
Hi, Venita. Yeah. So I have that you've been sharing of yourself, that you have been doing this, but it's time to simplify your life. I was getting that feeling too, that there's something going on that's just not quite right. So it's time to simplify your life, get rid of the clutter that you don't need. So there's good stuff in what you've been doing. There's some good stuff in there. That's a weird one. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater is what I'm hearing. So don't disregard everything that's come to you in this, but there's some elements there that need some clearing out. So just time to clear out the clutter, okay? And you need to go back to basics and start savoring pleasure. Okay? Have the bubble bath, do the self-care, all of that stuff. Embrace the future, because there's doors opening for you. You see, she's walking down this beautiful path into the future. Beautiful, beautiful future. You're going to emerge into grace. You're in a time right now where you're kind of reflective on what's been going on for you, where you've been, what you've been doing. It's time to come out of that and embrace the future. Okay? I think that there is you will be stepping into, interesting. So High Priestess is written on here. High Priestess and intuition. This is what's sticking out for me is the High Priestess on this card. I think that all of these are characteristics that you have. And, you're stepping into that High Priestess energy, right? The stepping into your power thing again, because I also got the Sun, which is receive life-giving energy from the Sun. You have been given the opportunity to move forward. Now shine your light for others to see. Today is a new day. So new beginnings, right? That Sun, powerful, courageous energy. So don't worry so much about other people. Do the inner work and do the, So there's still some getting to know yourself that needs to happen, right? So go inside, simplify your life, and go inside and do the inner work first. And the rest will follow. It's going to happen the way it's supposed to. Okay? Hope that's helpful.
I got the Four of Swords, which is a card about needing to pause long enough with your actions to be able to allow things to settle down. And I got as I call it, it's the warm and fuzzy protection card. It's the caring mother protecting the child. And I think it's an important thing to pause for a little bit. Be kind to yourself. Some of that self care that Tanys was talking about. Because there's some abundance around things that are going on. And don't try to rush it. It feels a bit like people may be asking you to do more than you're ready to do or that you're comfortable with. I think that goes back to what Michelle Marie was talking about. Somebody is not quite representing themselves truthfully, because there's an undercurrent of the Nine of Wands wanting you to do more than what is your responsibility, and just hold on to your energy. Hold on to your energy. So best of luck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, we're sending you lots of love, Anita, and let us know how you're doing. Okay. So Queasy Jones, can I have a reading from you guys? Yes, you may. Okay. You've been really busy because I got the 10 of Earth. You've been on doing a project that's been pretty successful and you've been working hard at it. And it says happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things of life. So keep at it. Keep that hard work going, because I got the King of Earth. This is really, really good Earth material based energy. You've been improving your overall grounding. Okay. It says a successful time, confidently accept opportunities that you're offered, a Midas touch. You can't get much better than that when it comes to finances and security. Okay. And I said, what's the energy that he needs moving forward? I got Archangel Raziel, and it's, you are ready. You have the resources or ability to manifest them. Life is magical. This is the Magician. Okay. So keep creating magic in your life, because it's bringing you a lot of abundance and a lot of success. And I'm getting that this is new energy for you. Like they're telling me that you've been struggling a lot with finances and getting secure and things like that in the past, but like you're making really, really good steps now. Okay, so keep it up. Spirit's got your back, and it's going to be amazing for you. Let's see what Tanys has to say. I'm excited.
I feel like you've had some heartache. And you are now standing firm. Okay. So I think you've put up some boundaries because of this heartache, but you're standing firm now. You see how he's up on top and all of this light is behind him. Okay. Just stand firm. It says, I am noble, brave, and strong. So you are noble, brave, and strong. Embrace that. Okay. Because I accept and embrace my inner majesty. So just accept what happened and release it, because you have that inner majesty there that you're going to step into, and you're going to start to emerge into grace. Okay. Our lives are not always graceful. Sometimes they're messy. And I think they have been for you a little bit. So you know that you will be emerging into grace with grace. Okay. I think that, I'm so sorry to hear. He says he lost his dad and his best friend. I'm so sorry to hear. Yeah. So you're going through this, right? This time where the grieving has happened. Accepting what is as you walk into that. That's the heartache I'm feeling, because I felt that as soon as I tapped in. Know that this will pass. Also know that they're not gone, right? Death is just a change in form. They go from being physical 3D to being higher vibration and energy. They're not gone. And I have a feeling that if you feel into it, I have a feeling you're actually feeling them around you quite frequently. So know that that is them. Okay. Follow your bliss. So I see there's music here. And then just as I looked at this and saw the music, you wrote, I do music. Thank you. Yes, you do. That is where your bliss is. That's what you love. So follow that bliss. Okay. That's where you find that inner balance, is when you're doing that. Okay. So follow that bliss, because you're going to be revealing radiance, and pearls of wisdom will come with that. So focus on what you love. Feel into that right now, because that does help to bring you balance after all of this loss.
And I got a download as you were speaking, Tanys. Write a song using the emotions that you're feeling right now. It's going to be a hit. It's a magician, and then those two cards come up. Take that pain. I'm a Danishta, and we're basically the star of symphony. You might be one too, or you might have some Danishta in your chart. Danishtas can take their pain and turn it into music, and that's what they're telling me. Turn your pain into music, and you're going to help so many people go through heartache through your music. It's going to be very healing.
Yeah, I heard it's therapeutic for you and everyone else.
Yep.
So yeah, definitely. Lots of love.
Okay, so I'm using 4 different decks, and in one deck I got the Hanged One, which just about the same time I found out that you had suffered some loss. Not one loss, but 2 losses. I also got the Hanged Man in 2 cards. So very much this is turning things upside down.
Yeah.
And it is never easy. It's usually painful. With all of that blood rushing to your head, it's hard to think. Keep in balance a bit for yourself, because justice is an important thing for you. Slow down enough that you can think things through. For entertainment purposes only. You may have some legal things to be dealing with, the will and all of that stuff. Just slow and steady wins the race on it. Don't lose your temper out of emotion, because that's not going to help. The card, I got abundance. And in this time of so much loss, look around you and see where you have abundance, even though it's difficult, and the abundance that those loved ones have provided for you. Because the warning is, you don't want it to to become a protective shell around you where nothing can get in. Isn't it interesting? I had the other protection card, This is the prickly protection card, like stay away. Do not let that happen. Practice that. Appreciate the abundance that is around you, the people who are helping you. I think writing music about this, the Eight of Cups, is a very powerful thing, because it's transforming those emotions into something that has a different type of power to it. So that's what I have for you, Queasy. Sorry about your losses. It's awful. Ooh.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Queasy. I don't
Lots
know
of
why
love.
this.
Yeah.
Yes, lots of love. We're sending it to you. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Nicole Poppy. Let's see. Hello, can I please have a financial reading? I don't have anything right now. Please help with guidance. Okay, so I got Sun and I got Scorpio from the Karma cards. Holy transformation. Okay, and what they told me was you are going through an ego transformation. You are getting your purpose in this life, what you want to do, where you want to go. See the scorpions and the snake there? Snake shedding its skin. You are basically it says purification to resurrect. Okay, you are literally having a phoenix moment in your life right now, so that you can begin this period of transformation in your life. And until the transformation takes root, the abundance isn't going to come, because you're being asked to change. Okay. So what you need to do is, you see the butterflies in the card. They also represent transformation, but that's the other side of this wall that you're hitting. Okay. Soar beyond all limiting concepts and embrace your spiritual self in the place that is beyond male and female, where we are all truly one energy. Wow. That's a lot of transformation, but that's what Spirit is asking you to do. Okay. Let me pull a self-care card for you really quickly and see if I get anything there. Or actually, I'll go to the Intuition Oracle, and we'll see like what's coming your way, like what really needs to happen to get this, to unlock this abundance. So that's very clear. The Tamer. Interesting. I believe my cause to be just without anger at those who disagree. Okay, you see how she's right here? She's kind of like taming a little bit of a swan there, calling the swan over. You're being asked to tame something in your life that's going to bring you more balance, because they're saying that you're out of balance right now and they can't fully support the direction that you're moving in. So you're being asked to flow in another direction. That's why I'm getting that Scorpio energy. Okay. You will go through a fire with you're going through right now, because Scorpio goes into Sagittarius. But they're saying that there's some forgiveness that you need to give yourself and others as you move through this. Okay. Yeah, but until you shift that energy and you kind of tame what's in, what is this? Okay. They're asking me to look at this deck for some reason. Hope, love, and acceptance. This is what you're starting to embrace in your life. Okay. And it says, love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Okay. So there's something in your life that's blocking you toward becoming this person. And when you are able to go through this Gandanta, this knot, this karmic knot that you're stuck in, there's butterflies on the other side. Okay. But just know, but this is temporary. It's a phase, and you are going to turn into a completely different person once it's over. And there is abundance on the other side. Okay. I hope that was helpful. I know Tanys and Gerald have lots for you. Sending you love, Nicole.
Yeah, it certainly, I concur with what Michelle says. I got Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So there's some stuff that you need to change, whether it's what you're doing in your life or your thought. I feel like there's it goes further than thoughts. I think it goes to like a belief that you have that you need to shift. It's not just a thought or a thought pattern. It's deeper than that. It's like a belief. So something that it's related to your childhood trauma that you went through. So that piece, there's something in there that you need to heal. And know that Archangel Michael is there with you, helping you do that. Okay. It means taking care of yourself. Okay. When you take excellent care of yourself, Everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or a pedicure, or even your own foot massage, or, taking the time to really listen to what your body needs and do your best to fulfill what your body needs. Okay. And sharing of yourself. So really being who you are, because who you are is awesome, right? You are this beautiful, emerging, graceful being inside. So you need to just stand tall and embrace who you are in all of your wonder, because you're going to be embarking on a beautiful adventure. And that adventure is going to help you to just exceed all expectations. So if you can just see yourself there on top of the world, that's you. Okay. There's lots of growth. You're in a hermit period right now, but you're going to start to step out and up is what I feel. Okay. So that's what she's doing there. Okay. But I soar into excellence. It's about you starting this spiritual journey and really embracing who you are. All of you, right? There's the good, the bad, the ugly. All of that stuff is all you. It's all beautiful because it's all you. We call it good or bad. It just is. It is what it is. So embrace all sides of yourself, and you're going to be able to step in and just exceed your own expectations with your growth. Okay? I hope that's helpful, Nicole. Lots of love.
Nicole, I have the Four of Cups, and I framed the question as what is it that Nicole can do to help shift the energy around this, and stop going through the TV and Netflix and look at the opportunities that people may be presenting to you. Just to get you up off of the couch and away from that thing that is drawing your attention away. Pay attention to the way your energy flows. This is ebb and flow. Ultimately, it's going to be okay. We've got the star. So as you're working through this, and it's hard, off of the couch and start, continue to do things that make you and support you to get up off of the couch and to see something new. So there you go. Hope that helps.
Yay. Ho'oponopono is coming through for you too, Nicole. So please look up the Ho'oponopono.
Let me see.
It's a forgiveness. There we go. It's a Hawaiian mantra forgiveness technique. Okay. So you picture the person that you're having difficulty with, and then you say these 4 phrases. Have we got that one too? Great. Thank you. Okay. And you picture their face and you repeat these over and over and over again until it feels comfortable, because it's going to feel uncomfortable at first, and then continue until it's comfortable. Okay. That's going to help you. And then you can move deeper into your childhood trauma stuff. Okay. If you need help, we're here. Thank you.
Oh, and she says, thank you so much, everyone. You're so welcome. And yeah, Susan's sending you lots of hugs. And where do I book a private reading? I would one next week or so. Okay. I'm astrologicaltarot.com. Tanys is twillowlifestyle.ca. And TarotStache is tarotstache@gmail.com. So you can reach out to all 3 of us, one of us. Yep. Or all. Yeah. I mean, would you guys be open to doing a group read?
Sure. Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Okay. So we're open to that too. Sounds fabulous. All right. Let me just get rid of this comment here. So yeah, we had a lot of people on the show today, you guys.
Yeah,
it was a really fun show. That's awesome. It is. Yes. It is. And I'm so honored to just be here with you guys and reading. And it's just, you guys were so spot on. I got the giggles a few times. It was just so amazing how spot on you were to everyone's situation. And yeah, I just love how empathic and just wonderful you two are. So thank you for joining us, Gerald, Tanys, as always, every week. We love you. And Camille was here. Oh my gosh, Camille.
Hey, Camille.
I love you.
Hi, Camille.
She has a podcast called The E-Spot. She's like an award-winning just fabulous human being. She does all kinds of charity work, and she helped with the George Floyd movement. And Ramsey Cheedy was here. Thank you for the encouragement, Ramsey. He's also been on the show.
He's also part of the Twillow Lifestyle Academy.
He is.
Oh, nice.
He is. Yes. So yeah, so many participants today. Oh, and Susan's here. Yeah, I saw you earlier. I missed you all. Well, I did pull a card for you, Susan, and I got prosperity. So, you know, you can't get much better than that, honey. So really good energy coming your way, Susan. So yes, Gerald, tell people how that they can reach you and any events that you have going on coming up.
I'm TarotStache on YouTube and Instagram. You can reach me at Gmail. I have next Monday, I am doing something where I'm sharing with people how to read tarot. So on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, it's hashtag Tarot the Stache Way, and it's with Jeffrey's voice. He and I are going to be talking about the Fool's Journey through the minor cards, through the minor arcana. So if you're interested about tarot, it's a great opportunity to learn. And just like and subscribe, because I do let people know where I am on my community page.
Yes, and hit the bell notification at TarotStache too, because he always has really fun stuff going on. And I love your hashtag work lurk, because I do that all the time. I'm working and I have you guys off to the side and I'm just kind of tuning in. It's really fun. It's a lot of fun.
You mean this one, work lurking?
Yes.
And the new one,
Errol.
Errol. You know,
Earth and World is Errol. There you go.
There you go.
Boom.
Oh my goodness. I love that. And Karen Pulver is here. Love the crown, floral crown, so pretty. I got here super late. Great to see you. It's good to see you too, Karen. Thanks for joining us. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, thank you again for joining us. We hope to have you on the show again, because you're just fabulous and we love your energy.
Love to.
And you, thank you so much, because you're just such a great person. So I guess I'll sign off first. My name is Michelle Marie. I am the owner and operator of Astrological Tarot. I am both an astrologer and tarot reader, as well as a Vedic and Western astrologer. Thank you for joining us.
And I am Tanys Coughlan from the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy. And I am thrilled to have been here today and happy to have shared this energy with all of you. And it's always great to have you here, Gerald. You can reach me at twillowlifestyle.ca.
Thank you. I'm Gerald, TarotStache, and just remember, be fabulous, people. Because you already are. You just have to believe it. Wear the crown. Somebody has to. It should be you. There we go.
And on that note, have a royal week, everyone, and enjoy. Sending you all lots of love.
Lots of love.